Hello, I thought it was a good day to take Leo, my Hypo Boa, out. I have no idea how old he is. When I purchased him from Snakes and Sunset, it said he was a yearling. He's quite a bit smaller than what I would have anticipated after, being a year old. But he looks really gorgeous today. I took him out yesterday or the day before. It was actually 2 days ago, and it was late at night, just because I'm up at night, and I was, got a wild hair, and I was like, I'm gonna feed my Nicaraguan boa and Leo, and it was 12, and I took them out, and they both were relatively grumpy. Leo was the most grumpy, and he was striky, and he'd never been like that before. So he was pissed that I took him out, but then I went to lift his, and he's going the opposite direction. I went to take him out today, and I took his hide cover off, his piece of bark, and he had shed under there. It looked like poo-poo at first, but it was his shed. And so obviously I took him out. I didn't, he was past that stage because they turn blue-eyed or gray, gray-colored, hazed-over eyes, and then it clears up. At least mine do. My Nicaraguan boa does that, and then you would never know he's going to shed. And they're not gray. The skin looks normal, and then the next day or the following day, they shed a complete shed. And so this is what obviously Leo was doing. He was in shed, and he was just pissed off. And maybe that I woke him up at midnight, midnight to 1 a.m. That could have been a combination. But they're more nocturnal. So I don't know what was going on there. But I just took him out today. He's such a light tan, pink, orange. The prettiest I've ever seen him since I've owned him. And I'm trying to one-man show, doing a camera, a mic, and holding a boa in your hands. But he looks really gorgeous, and I got him in the sun, and it's really warm today. It's in the 90s here in Texas now, so we're going full bore heat. But look how gorgeous he looks. His little black specks are real prominent. He's a light tan gray, and then turns more orangish, pinkish towards the rear of his tail. Just really gorgeous. So I just thought I would bring the video to you today and show you Leo. He wants to go over to the fence, and I'll let him go over here. There he is. It's probably hot on the fence, so I'm not going to leave him up there long, but such a pretty snake. Just completely different than the Nicaraguan boa, of course. So it's cool that I have two, that look pretty drastically different, but similar snakes. But that's the video. It's quick, it's short, which most people like, and just an update. Almost going to be July here pretty soon, July 2023. So have a great day. Check back for more content on boas, tegus, and all the other stuff that I make videos about. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye. As you can see, man, whoo, it's really warm outside. It's in the mid-90s. And Leo, my Hypo Boa, such a cool snake. I always say that, cool snakes, it's a snake. It is what it is. I'm out here getting a little bit of sun myself. But yeah, boas, cool snakes, love boas. One thing I was going to mention too in the video, this snake doesn't hold on very well. Every single time I put him on something, he falls off. He doesn't hold on very well. Manny, my Nicaraguan boa, is crazy. That snake holds on like his life depends on it, and he's going to fall into a wood chipper. This snake, Leo, the Hypo Boa, will climb on something and immediately go boop straight to the ground like a limp noodle. And then he looks up and he's kind of like, "Ah, I fell, help me." I don't know what the difference is, why this one is so pitiful at holding on and doesn't feel like he needs to, I guess this is less of an arboreal snake, whatever his genes are. And the Nicaraguan boa, he's more of maybe a climber. I don't know. God, it's hot out here. Time to get out of the sun. Leo's getting pretty active because of the warmth.